Alright, so welcome back to another video talking about and showing some more MX versus ATV All Out gameplay. Yes, we're playing Reflex, but just sit tight. In less than a minute, that clip will be coming up, and it's a bit longer than they had been. It's like 40-some seconds long, 43, 44 seconds long, and it's on the bike showcasing the freestyle in what appears to be the same arena that the quad, where they were doing the huge quad whips. It seems to be that same arena, so I think we're going to let that play, and you can kind of watch it and listen to it, and then we can come back and talk about it a little bit when it finishes. Alright, so there you have it, a little bit longer clip of some freestyle to satisfy you freestyle fanatics. Now I think one of the interesting things to me is that the front flip is actually a trick. Like, you can see it pop up on the bottom. That's actually a trick in the game. It's not just, you know, flipping the sticks forward and mashing on the brake to try and lean forward as far as you can. It's actually a trick. So that's kind of cool. I think that'll make a lot of freestyle guys happy. And the arena. Now, I think that's the same one that we saw last time, but even just that one, it gives me that Untamed kind of feel, the way they had the stadiums in there, those kind of freestyle arenas. And I mentioned in a video I uploaded not that long ago that Untamed was my favorite for freestyle. Like, just flat out, it's not, well, this other one could be. No, Untamed was like my favorite as far as freestyle goes. And I don't spend a lot of time on that. I'm more for the motocross, supercross part of it, but I love that the freestyle's in the game because it's always been in the MX versus ATV games, and you know, I know that there's a lot of people that just love that part of it, that maybe they just buy the game just for that aspect of it. So freestyle looks really cool, and I think people are gonna like it a lot. It looks really good. So that's kind of the clip. I guess I didn't really have a ton to say about it. Part of what I wanted to say in this video, well, there's a couple things. I've been gone for a few days. Went on a short little trip, I guess, and I didn't have anything prepared for when I came back. And this actually isn't the video. This isn't the video that I had intended to upload when I got back. I actually have another one that's really cool. I think you guys are really gonna like that one, so make sure to stay tuned for that, because I'm hoping that's the next video I can upload to the channel. But I'm kind of waiting on hearing back from someone that's much more important than I am, so to kind of put that video completely together. So that's the plan. It could change, but I'm hoping that's the next one, and that's the reason why I haven't uploaded in like 6 days. It's been a long time. I think usually the longest I go without uploading is 3 or 4 days most of the time, and it's been like 5 or 6 now, so not cool on the uploading schedule. But now we need to get to the meat of the video, which is, this is MX versus ATV Reflex, and this is an MX Warlord custom track. Yes, an MX Warlord custom track. It is called Kona MX, and it is wicked awesome. You guys know, I mean, there's a ton of creators in the community, and they all have their own kind of style, but man, it's so much fun to always come to an MX Warlord track where it's just like pin it, hold it wide open, and just send that baby across these huge jumps. I actually think, now, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is, there was a track he made called Whip Glitch, I believe, and it kind of got, someone like re-uploaded it, I think, to Central, and like was trying to claim that it was theirs, and it wasn't. And so, and it was his all the way, but it was like a beta, and so he made this one, apparently, and it has quite a few changes to it, and doesn't really, there's a few sections that remind me of the original one, but this one's completely different, and fantastic job, dude. I just always fantastic, hands down, some of the best, like, just fun factor, you know what I mean? The fun factor. It's not really a replica, and some of this stuff is just insanely huge and not realistic, but man, I can tell you what, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if I have more fun in Reflex playing on an MX Warlord track than anything else. Like that, it's just, for me, that's the most fun. You just throw these huge, sick, fat whips and just big jumps, and I don't know, and they're easy tracks, but they're not easy tracks because I crashed several times. It's hard to, sometimes you overjump, sometimes you underjump. They just have a nice mix to them, and this section was absolutely crazy insane. So yeah, this is MX Warlord Kona MX, I believe is what it is. Just amazing, man, amazing. Now I think you can go to the left there instead of where that little freestyle ramp was. I think you can go to the left or the right and kind of actually jump over that whole thing, I think. I'm not 100% sure, I haven't tried it or anything. So yeah, just great track, awesome job. Really, we're really lucky to have you in the community making these tracks, because there's a bunch of people, I'm sure a majority of people, that will just say that we love the tracks you play on, dude, and this one is no exception. Just, it flows so good, and you're just floating in the air over these huge quadruples and sixers and sevens and eights and nines and whatever. Crazy insane track, awesome job. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end it. Before I do, actually, I did want to mention that the lap times on this track are surprisingly a little bit shorter than normal. Usually I'm used to the 10-minute lap times, but this is sitting around 4, a little bit over, probably a little bit less for a really good player, but just wanted to mention that. So yeah, great job on the track. Hope you enjoyed the MX versus ATV All Out clip that they had up. And like I said, the next video should be some pretty sweet stuff, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I'm hoping. Like I said, I'm waiting on someone way more important than myself to get back to me to let me know exactly, let me know about a few things. So yeah, thanks for the support on the channel lately. Sorry the uploads were really far and few and in between here the last week or so, but hopefully we can get back on a regular schedule. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Again, thank you so much for the support on the channel lately, and until the next video, take it easy.